So this video is I'm not gonna go too much in details, but I ended up replacing this part on the KitchenAid. There's another video that I saw online. He talks about it a little bit more, but I was gonna talk about how I ended up taking this part out, which I had an issue with. But to get to that part, obviously it's right here. And you could just pop this out, pushing up, and it's gonna have two bolts right here. You can see right there. Then you're also gonna have another one right here. But how I end up taking this out, see right here, these things right here. Just get some pliers. You know, left is to loose, right is to tight. There's one right here and one on the other side. And you could put it out, push it out maybe to like right here. But if you want to replace it and get a lot of room, you have to remove the doors. Regardless, you have to move them. It's not going to give you enough space to take this part out. But it's mostly just plug and play. I highly recommend before unplugging the harness, like these wires right here, there's more. Take pictures of it. It took me like a minute to remember, and I just looked to the pictures, and it helped me to install it back how it was. But you can see right here why it was freezing up. See right there, it's a little thin. And a new part, it was thicker. I don't know, just maybe because it was a newer or updated version. The other video, I'll probably have a link to this video. He mentions that this is a common issue on KitchenAid. And oh yeah, here's this wire is gonna be for the LED. I'll talk about that right now. And this is the thermos. So for the LED, it's gonna be connected to right here. You can see it right there. And how you pop this out, the clips right here. It's kind of easy. It's mostly kind of like obviously you're a little afraid to break it, but I had no issues popping it out. After I replaced it, you also have to take this out too. It's gonna be the same size bolts. But after I replaced the part, it took maybe 3 to 4 hours to start getting cold. I have the door open right now, so it's 50 degrees. But so this is the following day. I wanted to make sure that it's getting cold, because and we noticed that the refrigerator was getting warm, and then it will get cold, then it will happen again, then we start seeing all our food going bad. So I saw the video on YouTube, but he doesn't really mention about how to take this out. Obviously, after you get to know how to do it, it's pretty simple. You could do the doors by yourself, but I recommend to have help taking them out and installing them back on. I end up having my wife help me to guide to install it right here. It's a little tricky because you gotta get it inside the perfect hole. But also another way you can notice that if it's bad, it's gonna be down here. It's gonna be all ice. All this was filled with ice and water, especially under here. It's all water. I took it apart, maybe like 2 hours, 3 hours to have the ice melt before I replaced it. Oh yeah, another thing too, you have to unplug this part right here before trying to remove the main part. So I was a little confused what comes out, So it's gonna be the white part that's gonna come out, the clip. And on the replacement, it doesn't come with it. So you have to take it out from the old one and install it to the new one. It was very simple. You just gotta play with it a little bit and it comes out. What else? Yeah, I just highly recommend you have to remove the doors from the refrigerator to make it simple and have a lot of room to work with. I felt this installment was pretty easy. The hardest part was just trying to figure this out, how to take this out. This was my first time ever attempting to replace this part or working on any refrigerator. If you're good with tools or not afraid to get your hands dirty, this is pretty simple. If you have any questions, just leave a comment. I'll try to get back to you. But yeah, it just took a couple, maybe I'd say about a good hour after you know how to remove everything and install it, or even less to get it done. But you're gonna remove this part, the 2 bolts. There's another bolt right there, 2 of those. You gotta remove this too. It's pretty simple. You wanna put this, remove this first, this comes out, and you're gonna install this last. So first, take the bolts, remove this part right here, and this. Oh, and you gotta remove the water filter. Yeah, you gotta remove the water filter. Oh, I'll deal with that later, but yeah, you gotta remove the water filter. And yeah, but it's pretty simple. And how I got the part, I went to drpart.com, and you will add your model number and you just look out for the part, and I'll put the part on the link or in the description, because in the other video that he mentioned, I believe his was like stainless steel, so it's a different item number, but the part number was different. So I ended up calling the company and mentioned that as like, hey, it's just the only thing is different. His is stainless steel, mine's a different color. And he just highly recommends just to use the same item number of the refrigerator and get the part. And you could get the part too. If you're not sure, if you remove it and have a couple days, it took about, I ordered it on Friday and I got it Tuesday. And this is the part number. It's the same one as the replacement. But yeah, if you have any questions, just leave a comment, let others comment back, and yeah, here we go.